Hello and welcome to This Day in History for December 26th. December 26th is the 360th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 5 days remaining until the end of the year. Today's word is fink. It's a noun, often considered to mean a contemptible person, an informer, a strike breaker, someone acting as an informer or a decoy for the police. It can also be used as a verb that means to inform against someone, to fail to do something promised, to stop working, or to take the place of work of someone on strike. The origin of this term is not certain. One theory suggests it might be named after Pinkerton, a private security company whose agents were hired to break up strikes late in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Another possibility is that it's from German slang, fink, for finch, used by students for other students who were not affiliated with a fraternity, as in they were free birds. Earliest documented use is 1903. And with that, we're going to start on the morning of December 26, 1776, when General George Washington's Continental Army reached the outskirts of Trenton, New Jersey, and descended upon the unsuspecting Hessian force guarding the city. Trenton's 1,400 Hessian defenders were still groggy from the previous evening's Christmas festivities and had underestimated the Patriot threat after months of decisive British victories throughout New York. The troops of the Continental Army quickly overwhelmed the German defenses, and by 9:30 a.m., Trenton was completely surrounded. 1791, this day, is the birthday of a fellow named Charles Babbage. He was an English mathematician and engineer. He invented a device called the difference engine. And what is a difference engine? Well, it's an automated mechanical calculator designed to tabulate polynomial functions, which is a long way around of saying that it's a mechanical calculator to solve algebra problems. This was his birthday back in 1791, and he died in 1871 at the age of 79. In 1820, Moses Austin asked the Spanish for a Texas colony. Hoping to recover from bankruptcy with a bold scheme of colonization, Moses Austin met with Spanish authorities in San Antonio to ask permission for 300 Anglo-American families to settle in Texas. Initially they refused, but he persisted and eventually talked them into it. Once he successfully obtained the grant, he went back east to recruit colonists, but he fell ill and died. His son, Stephen Fuller Austin, took over. Now, for anyone who knows much about Texas history, yes, that is the very Stephen Austin, known as the father of Texas and the founder of Texas, and after whom Austin, Texas is named. Stephen Austin and others brought nearly 25,000 people into Texas over the next 10 years or so. In 1919, Babe Ruth of the Boston Red Sox was sold to the New York Yankees by owner Harry Frazee, allegedly establishing the curse of the Bambino superstition. They can call it a superstition if they want, but it was the curse of the Bambino for sure. The day after Christmas on 1946, mobster Bugsy Siegel opened the glitzy Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. On December 26, 1963, the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand and I Saw Her Standing There were released in the United States, marking the beginning of Beatlemania on an international level. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include the link to my blog page that is called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.